Assalamu alaikum and a very good day to the panel of judges and fellow viewers. My name is Muhammad Hakim. I am one of the representatives for Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Seksyen 9, Shah, and I'm here to deliver a speech entitled The Ensuing Path of Biotechnology. Let me begin by saying biotechnology is not the most prominent thing when it comes to mainstream culture. When it's presented with a topic, most tend to drop blanks, as the subject is in a way recherche. This obscurity may affect the multitude of biotechnologists and future generation entitlement towards this field, albeit it can be intriguing if given the proper disclosure. Hence, conferring sufficient amounts of exposure towards the public and the education system is still crucial for the sustenance of biotechnology's future despite its copious impact on the world. Before we dive in further, let's explore the brief hitherto history of biotechnology itself to better spay the future outcome of this subject. Back in the day, selective breedings are widely practiced, hence becoming one of the primary examples of a more conventional biotech. This field became notable with the discovery of deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, in the 1960s. With this newfound knowledge, scientists began experimenting with it, bombarding plants with radiation and inserting DNA snippets into plants, bacteria, and animals for study. Another thing that should be noted is the not so recently invented biotechnology, CRISPR-Cas9. Now, with that out of the way, to put biotechnology in layman's terms, it is essentially a study of the exploitation of biological subjects to create beneficial products. Let's take GMO as an example. Genetically modified organisms, or GMOs, are pretty much self-explanatory. Let's take BT crops, or Bacillus thuringiensis crops, to be more precise, are a great example of GMOs. Some of them are engineered to withstand specific insect pest attacks by producing proteins that destroy the digestive system of said insects. In other words, the plant produces its own pesticide. Though it indeed sounds alarming, the poison is perfectly innocuous to humans. This revolutionary product becomes the prime example of biotechnology's significance in agriculture, and it also exhibits a bright future for it as it shows what else it could be in years to come. Moving on, the invention of CRISPR-Cas9 is an astounding breakthrough made by biotechnologists. Not only it had enabled humans to augment the very genetic code of organisms, it had also opened the window of opportunity for a big leap for humankind. To put it simply, CRISPR-Cas9 acts as molecular scissors that cut off parts of DNA while being guided with an RNA molecule. Additionally, with the providence of a template, scientists are able to edit a genome in nearly any way they desire. This allows scientists to tamper with genetics for intensive study, hypothetically end diseases, and quite possibly modify the genetic pool of human beings. But of course, CRISPR is still an experimental tool, but with proper usage and research, this tool can be prodigious. Now that we have discussed what biotechnology is, let's traverse to the extent of what biotechnology can be. Scientists have begun developing new GMO crops that is resilient to the harsh climates, extreme living conditions, and even contain greater nutritional values. The human genome is also open for modification. Though unethical, it may be the price we have to pay for salvation. With so much more to discover, biotechnology remains erratic. This field's the query of this field's future is only up to scientists for interpretation. The boundless possibility this field holds is still unknown, but one thing remains definitive: biotechnology is the future. To summarize, biotechnology holds an abundance of possibilities and potential while still being substantially impactful to today's society. From the creation of modified organisms to eradicating disorders completely, biotechnology is nothing less vital to us. Despite bearing the proportional magnitude to its impending future, people are ill-informed regarding this topic. Destroy this obscurity, educate the public, and with a few more scientific breakthroughs, undoubtedly, biotechnology will lead humankind into a greater, remarkable future. Thank you so much. That's all from me.